And it's one of the fields that doesn't really have nepotism. If you have,
According to you, is branding.
like an umbrella from a street vendor would do the same work that an umbrella from Decathlon or Woodland would.
Exactly.
So with research being the first step, second comes understanding your people, understanding your target audience.
Right. आपके हिसाब से रिसर्च क्या है? उसमें भी हम कुछ पॉइंट्स मिस कर देंगे which ChatGPT is not going to miss.
Yeah. They're not driven by survival.
Right.
They are driven by experience. They're driven by culture.
Right. Just because हायर मैनेजमेंट में वो लोग बैठे हैं जो नहीं करने दे रहे हैं, I mean they just walk out, वो छोड़ देते हैं. They don't bother कि
Brand loyalty is basically when your customers become your brand advocates. They लाला को बस पैसे से मतलब है. लाला की दुकान कैसी दिख रही है नहीं मतलब.
So there is a wave of startups in the market. And हर नया business they are trying to establish themselves as a big brand. And I would say big brand से पहले they try to establish themselves कि वहाँ पे उनके revenue ज़्यादा generate होने शुरू हो जाए, ठीक है. And वो picture जो है ना वो branding से move करके sales पे चली जाती है, हमेशा. And जो brands हैं they don't जो businesses हैं they don't understand what exactly needs to be done to convert a specific business into brand. Okay, and for that guys we have Nitin Sachdeva today with us. So we'll be discussing more about branding, how it works, what is brand personality and कैसे काम करता है. So Nitin Sachdeva has close to 11 years plus
years of experience,
and he is currently a vice president of communication at O Factor Communications.
Yeah.
So welcome to you.
Thank you so much for having me.
जैसे स्टार्टअप्स आजकल बढ़ रहे हैं जिस हिसाब से एक वेव है स्टार्टअप्स की, इस पे बूम आ चुका है. डिजिटल मार्केटिंग पे एक बूम आ चुका है. एंड बहुत फ्रेशर सब निकल रहे हैं मार्केटिंग की तरफ, अट्रैक्ट हो रहे हैं एंड अलग अलग सेगमेंट्स पिक कर रहे हैं, एसईओस पिक कर रहे हैं, स्ट्रेटजीज पिक कर रहे हैं, अलग सेगमेंट्स पिक कर रहे हैं. हाउ डिड यू लैंड इनटू दिस इंडस्ट्री?
Well, being a creative person, I always wanted to be a creator. So not having a very good artistic skills, I chose something which was people centric, where I had to be constantly innovative. So hence this field, because it gives you that creative freedom despite being in the corporate world, which I don't think so many other artists have the liberty to experience.
Right.
So that's why, and that's how I chose this.
Right.
And it's one of the fields that doesn't really have nepotism. If you can prove your metal, you can climb up the ladder.
Yeah, that is true.
Rest all the other creative fields, apart from artists themselves, it's pretty much nepotism driven.
इसमें काम ही नहीं करता nepotism.
इसमें आपका आइडिया अच्छा नहीं है तो no matter whose kid you are, it doesn't matter.
Right. So why branding?
It's about creating something that is timeless. So
True.
Branding helps. It's more people driven in the sense like the essence that you want to give to a product or a brand, it will last even when you don't exist or the company don't exist. Like if you look at couple of really wonderful ads, they are like one of the very first ones where Volkswagen came out with a long copy ad with a very small car. It still is used as a benchmark.
Right.
So yeah, right. I just want to leave my pin on the wall of the time.
Right.
So yeah.
So what according to you is branding?
Branding is building awareness. It's about attracting the right people, and it extends customer loyalty. It helps people. It helps brand navigate. It helps reassure its customers, and it also helps engage with the customers. That's the art of branding.
I feel branding is more of like placing your product, service or your business in a way that people start feeling it that you as a business are providing a solution to some problem.
I truly feel that it's the key differentiator.
Right.
In the same category, there are multiple people providing the same solution, probably at the same price or maybe cheaper.
Right.
It's about building that connect, and
Right.
brand helps you do that.
Right.
It leaves a mark on the person, you know. It brings in that connect that if you go like minimalistic without a brand and give the product, it's not the same. Like an umbrella from a street vendor would do the same work that an umbrella from Decathlon or Woodland would.
Exactly.
Why do people go for that?
Right.
Because it's the brand.
It's a brand that connects with people.
Exactly. It
Right,
gives
right.
you that sense of prestige. For some, it's sense of utility. It varies from person to person.
Right.
So it's a brand helps you find you the right people.
Right. And how do we get the right people, right target audience through our branding? I mean, ऐसा क्या करा जाता है ब्रांडिंग में, क्या प्रोसेस फॉलो किया जाता है ब्रांडिंग में, सो दैट वी कैन रीच टू आवर टारगेट ऑडियंस, जो एग्जैक्ट टारगेट ऑडियंस, आई मीन आप फेसबुक पे या लेट्स नॉट टॉक अबाउट फेसबुक, हम क्या करते हैं कि बहुत सारे बिजनेसेस 2 साल 3 साल तक अपनी कैंपेन्स रन करते हैं और उसके बाद भी बोलते हैं यार हमें आज तक टारगेट ऑडियंस ही नहीं मिली अपनी सही.
I truly feel that the very first step is research, and more research, which a lot of brands are not doing anymore. So it's a struggle that we guys face on a daily.
Definitely it is expensive.
Yes. And what you're talking about is the execution bit.
Exactly.
Like brand is not just one campaign. Brand will be a timeless essence that transcends no matter what evolution the market goes through, no matter what evolution your brand yourself goes
Right.
through. It brings that connect has to sustain. It's that essence. So the very first step is
And does
research.
it remains the same? I mean, the brand.
It can
branding,
evolve.
It can evolve.
If you look at Coca-Cola or Pepsi, with time, these are old giants. But
Right.
with time, they keep evolving their logos,
Right.
their taglines.
Right.
Why is that? It's to bring in that connect and still sustaining that essence. So your essence will never
I mean,
change.
people evolved and brand evolved.
It has to. Like it always has to. The main reason to have a brand is to give it a personality that resonates with today's target audience.
Correct.
So with research being the first step, second comes understanding your people, understanding your target audience. A lot of times people just come to us and give us a brief that ये कैंपेन बनाना है, ये ड्यूरेशन है, ये बजट है, इसको आपके पास 1 वीक का टाइम है, इसको एग्जीक्यूट कर दीजिए. But they don't even
simple, सिर्फ दिखता है, लगता है,
होता नहीं है,
नहीं है.
because they don't, a lot of times brand themselves don't know what the key message has to be. I'm
Right,
not talking about the well established ones. I'm talking about the ones that are trying to make their own space.
Right.
So to them, my single line message is give research or allow time for research so we can draft the right messaging for you that resonates with your people and brings you those customers and stakeholders that will sustain with you for life.
Right. आपके हिसाब से रिसर्च क्या है?
Research is basically simply understanding the why of things.
Okay.
Why do people buy? Why would they buy your product out of all? And why should you be selling to them in the first place? Are they even your people? Can they afford your product? So answering the why, there's this module that exists, 5 W's 1 H, who, what, where, when, why, and how. All of these are important questions, but when you trickle it down, they all have their whys. Like, who are you selling to? Why are you selling it to them? Where are you selling? Why are you selling there?
Right,
So the
right.
why becomes the core. Hence research, and some of the very beautiful ways to understand your people is interviews,
And I
observing
feel
them.
ये जितने भी वाइज हैं या जितने भी डब्ल्यूज हैं, इनका आंसर once we start answering them from within the company, अपनी कंपनी में ही सबसे पहले करना शुरू करें. वहाँ पे क्या होता है कि इंटरनल टीम आपकी रेडी नहीं है, तो फिर एक्सटर्नली आप कैसे समझाओगे?
A lot of times when a new product is being developed, they know that who we want to sell them to. But when you do, it is important to understand the perspective that the organizational stakeholders have. But in reality, they are biased towards their products
Right.
majority of the time.
That is true.
Hence, the research bit is important. Understanding the market landscape is important. how your competitors are placed in the
I mean,
market.
you understand the brand side,
Yeah.
but it is also important to understand the consumer side as well.
It is customer first.
Exactly.
It'll
Always.
customer is always king. So you cannot move without understanding the customer, right? That's the whole idea.
Right.
Hence the research.
Right.
So you asked me how to go about research. Some of the things that you can do is interviews, group discussions, do surveys, and secondary research में आप data explore कर सकते हो by governments, by trusted sites, and then you can run your own surveys like with a small A/B testing, 100, 200 people, where you can give them different set of questions and understand the perspectives better. And then from research you move.
आजकल तो प्लेटफॉर्म्स भी बहुत सारे अवेलेबल है जिनके थ्रू किया जा सकता है.
Boss, AI is a game changer.
Right.
There are multiple things you put in, like if you do buy something like a ChatGPT 4 and you give it, it'll do a lot of research
Right.
for you because
Right.
it'll scan thousands of articles for you in
Correct.
moments,
Right.
which might take you like a span of 2 weeks to do so.
हाँ.
So yes, there are tools.
And उसमें भी हम कुछ पॉइंट्स मिस कर देंगे which ChatGPT is not going to miss.
Yeah. I think they give you a good baseline to start off on,
Exactly.
and then you polish it further and then re-input it, and it gives you a very good end result.
Right.
But like not just being biased to ChatGPT, there are other people coming up with really good tools as well. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So we did research. Now comes the execution, or before execution comes the strategy part.
For strategy, the very first step is to understand what the objectives are.
Right.
After that, what is the duration that they're looking at? What is the key message that they want? And who are they talking to? So when it comes to who, your target audience, I personally, like majorly in the market, what people do is they understand the demographics, age, sex, marital status, income bracket, location. But apart from this, I personally also understand the persona of my target audience.
Their day-to-day things.
Yeah, firstly, divide them into affinity with their characteristics,
Nice.
and then understanding their daily life routine. That gives me a deep understanding of their challenges and motivators. I can connect the two with my brand, and then my offerings become stronger. My
Right.
messaging becomes stronger.
Right.
So yeah.
आप समझ जाते हो. You understand कि what exactly you are selling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
And then you move forward to drafting
इसमें
your
हमारी
campaigns.
USPs डिफाइन करने में भी हेल्प होती है.
हाँ, like अगर आप ये नीश स्टेज पे करते हैं तो आपके ब्रांड की पर्सनालिटी यही डिफाइन करेगा.
Right.
Because if I am talking to, let's say, if you remember in early 2000s, there was this Twitter handle that Levi's launched. It was separate from the Levi's
Right.
Twitter handle itself. It was called the Levi's Guy.
Okay.
So the Levi's Guy didn't sell a single product.
अच्छा.
That Twitter handle only spoke about activities and things somebody who wears a Levi's would do. So rock festivals, it would give itineraries for road trips and stuff like that. And within a quarter's time, that page had more following than Levi's itself.
Oh, is it?
So it's about, because Levi's went people first.
Right.
It understood the people, it understood what they wanted, and hence they created that page and it gave them brilliant
Correct.
results.
Correct.
Unfortunately, they discontinued it after a while, like maybe a year or two, but that campaign was very well received. So obviously these are later stages. While creating a brand, understanding the core and extended is really important. Like the core is the essence that is timeless, that will remain. Like Coca-Cola ka open happiness will remain forever.
Right.
Nike's Just Do It will remain forever. McDonald's I'm Loving It will remain forever. Essence remains, but the dressing can change. Personality वही रहेगी, आप उसका हुलिया बदल सकते हो. तो McDonald's का पहले रेड और येलो कलर का यूनिफॉर्म होता था.
Right.
आज वो ब्लैक है.
हाँ.
राइट. और आप कोको कोला ले लीजिए, पेप्सी ले लीजिए, इनके लोगोज ओवर द इयर्स इवॉल्व होते हैं जैसे जैसे सोसाइटी आगे बढ़ती गई है.
Exactly.
टू स्टे रेलेवेंट, टू स्टे कनेक्टेड. राइट.
Right. आपने पर्सनालिटी का बोला, ब्रांड पर्सनालिटी. व्हाट
Yes.
एग्जैक्टली ब्रांड पर्सनालिटी इज?
In the branding terms, it's called brand identity.
Okay.
Identity, it's an asset for you. It basically gives you, it's tangible and it appears to your senses.
Okay.
So identity is something that you can touch, something that you can hear, see, make like observe it move. You can hold it in your hands. So something like a menu
Okay.
is a good example. Your business literature overall is your brand identity, a part of it, a small part of it. So yeah, that is the overall identity. And then you further bifurcate it into the core of it and the extended bit of it. Yeah, so once you have your core in place, you start designing your extended identity. That's basically Hulia.
Okay.
In layman's term, it's these are the elements that gives texture and completeness to the bigger picture.
Okay.
So your store branding comes into place, your packaging comes into place here, your stakeholders uniforms comes into play, their behavior comes into play. It completes the overall picture. What is the reason to have a strong identity is it's every point where your customer is going to interact with your brand. Be it your advertisement, be it your in-store uniforms, be it your stakeholders' behavior, even how you operate internally. It also gives the internal stakeholders, your karta dhartas, a sense of belonging.
Right.
Like they feel it develops culture.
Right.
Otherwise, it's just a business. It's just it's. If I have to say it in a quote, it's like giving a well-oiled machinery personality.
Correct, correct. And nowadays, businesses are not just businesses कि आप कुछ पैसा कमाया and that's it. So it's all about building a culture around your business. It's all about what kind of mindset your employees, your stakeholders carry.
You also need to understand, like people are not driven by survival as of now.
True.
वो हमारे दादा परदादा ने कर लिया है,
वो स्टेज जा चुकी है,
वो स्टेज चला गया है. और उसके बाद आए थे हमारे पेरेंट्स. उनके लिए था कि अब मेरे को अपने फ्यूचर सिक्योर करना है, अपने बच्चों का फ्यूचर सिक्योर करना है, मुझे घर बनाना है. उन्होंने वो सब कर दिया.
करेक्ट.
आज की जो जनरेशन है, द लेट मिलेनियल्स एंड द जेन जी, they are not driven by survival.
Right.
They are driven by experience. They are driven by culture.
Right.
So until and unless your brand doesn't have that personality, it will always lack culture.
Right.
And if you want to retain good people, you need to give them culture.
Right. This is especially for startups.
Yeah, for sure. Like startups, ka biggest challenge is they have a very small team.
Right.
And if there is no culture, and because one person is playing multifaceted roles, and without a culture, it becomes mundane, monotonous, and cumbersome. There's burnouts are very real.
I've seen it a lot in last 2-3 years. Na?
Yeah.
I mean, lot of startups, they hire good employees. I mean,
Yes.
not just employees, they hire good, knowledgeable, skilled employees, and they just, I mean, walk out, I mean, in just 3-4 months, just saying the culture nahi mil raha. I mean, they're not able to execute what they are thinking. ठीक है, एक माइंडसेट है, आज की जनरेशन का एक माइंडसेट है कि मेरे को काम करना है, ये काम करना है. बट इफ दे आर नॉट एबल टू एग्जीक्यूट दैट, जस्ट बिकॉज हायर मैनेजमेंट में वो लोग बैठे हैं जो नहीं करने दे रहे हैं, आई मीन दे जस्ट वॉक आउट, वो छोड़ देते हैं. दे डोंट बॉदर कि हमें पैसा मिल रहा है नहीं मिल रहा है. दे डोंट बॉदर अबाउट ऑल दीज थिंग्स, दे जस्ट सिंपली वॉक आउट.
I have a controversial opinion about that. Like the branding generation before us, the people who defined all of this, I feel they're struggling with the change in today's time.
Okay.
Like I feel there's a disconnect with how people are perceiving brands now and how they used to position. It's not the same.
Right. It's
And the
totally
gap
different.
has increased drastically because everybody wants results right away. Building a culture, building an essence takes time. So, as I was talking about the controversial opinion that I have, that people who are the mammoths in the industry are not relevant anymore because they're not willing to evolve. They are still moving with their set ways, but people have changed, society has changed, the modus operandi of the entire industry has changed, how you are being perceived has changed. Earlier, mainline advertisements used to do the job. Everybody used to see an ad 10 times a day for 15 days and they remembered the campaigns.
Right.
Now people are not watching your digital like cable TVs anymore. Everything is social. It's
Right.
digital first approach. In fact, major leads are coming from digital
Right.
space first. But mainline advertisers are still not comfortable with that fact.
एडवर्टीजमेंट के नंबर्स भी बढ़ गए. पहले 2 4 5 ऐड आ जाती थी
Yeah.
एक टाइम पे. अभी तो आई मीन
That
यू
is
जस्ट
meta, yeah.
स्टार्ट स्क्रॉलिंग एंड 10
Yeah.
मिनट के अंदर 4 5 ऐड आ जाती है.
In the name of suggestions they are pushing
Right,
out
right.
nowadays, and so my whole thought was it has to be a 360, and hence brand is important, because if that essence is missing, your campaign will live a very short duration. Your marketing campaigns won't sustain the message that you want to put out.
Okay.
Like if in today's time somebody wants to establish a new Nike with just do it message, it's not the same process that Nike followed.
Right.
It has to have an umbrella thought that remains the same, and it's constantly pushed out in conscious messaging and subconscious messaging.
Okay. Conscious messaging, subconscious messaging.
Conscious messaging would be you are saying it the way like Nike says just do it, or McDonald's says I'm loving it, or finger licking good by
Right.
KFC.
Right.
But small campaigns targeting smaller groups,
Okay.
because there are so many behavioral differences. As I was talking about understanding the people, there are so many different types of people. You can cluster them together and communicate a certain message that amplifies your umbrella thought.
Okay.
So that becomes your subconscious messaging that amplifies the conscious messaging,
Okay.
and you have to interact with these communities separately.
Okay.
Like agar if I, for example, Swiggy,
हाँ हाँ.
Instamart के लिए उनकी messaging needs to be different. For food it needs to be different, and overall it has to cater to the bigger market.
Right. Right.
उसमें भी आपके further bifurcations आ जाते हैं, vegetarians, non-vegetarians, people who are only looking for beverages, party orders or individual,
Right.
daily eaters or one-time orders. तो आपको ये सब affinity समझने पड़ते हैं. आपका it all trickles down to research again and why. So yeah.
So how we can humanize it? I mean, how we can create a strong, long-lasting emotional connection with our customer through brand personality.
So the whole idea of personality is giving the brand a way to move.
Right.
So we all have individuals in our life we look up to. We all have football teams that we love.
Right.
We follow Dhoni because of his characteristics. So a lot of times brands also need that. Not a lot of times, it needs it all the time, because without a personality it's just a product.
Right. Right.
And there is no emotional connect. And how to do that is, firstly you can use a brand ambassador. That has worked well. If you can't afford a brand ambassador, you can create your own brand ambassador. Personality can be given by emotions as well, like Michigan tires. If you can't afford a brand ambassador, you can always create one, like Michigan Red. It's still existing, it's still doing very good. And emotional connect is crucial, because otherwise you're just a product,
Definitely.
and you will never be able to bring in that brand loyalty. And to give it a personality, you need to give it behavioral aspects. That is where you need the experts.
Right.
How will it behave in certain situations? What kind of opinions does the brand personality has? What is the mission? What is the vision? And is the mission for the people?
Right,
Is the vision future centric?
Right.
You define these statements. These might feel not necessary, but if you plan to keep your brand existing for eons to come, you need to give it a personality.
You just use the word brand loyalty.
Yeah.
I mean, our audience would definitely love to understand what exactly it is.
Brand loyalty is basically when your customers become your brand advocates.
Okay.
They become your fans, and they start promoting it. Like there are people who would, like if there's a discussion happening about bikes, they'll say Yamaha, Yamaha, Yamaha.
Yamaha,
It's like a mantra for them.
Right.
They believe in the brand so much that they'll not only buy themselves, but anybody who would ask for a recommendation, they'll always pitch your brand first. and that happens with
reinforcement state.
self reinforcement. And that only comes with if they resonate with your brand's personality.
Right.
Hence, it's one of the most crucial thing that today's brand creators or product creators do not understand.
Right.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
They are more sales driven, but it's the subconscious work that you're doing that eventually generates sales. It's an overall picture that they're not able to see the bigger picture. They talk about sales for this quarter, sales for this year.
Right.
And to bring that, you need to have that loyalty in place.
Right.
Until and unless, let's take a after service example.
And businesses, those who generally talk about sales quarterly or 6 months, yearly, वो branding पे ज़्यादा काम नहीं करता है. I've seen that a lot.
Yeah, very true.
Specifically startups. ये जो startups है ना, I've seen it a lot. For them, branding is like secondary or third thing. ठीक है, and sales quarterly आ जाए, that is totally fine. 6 months में आ जाए, yearly आ जाए. These are just specifically focused on sales and branding. उनके लिए शायद बाय प्रोडक्ट भी नहीं है इसका.
हम लोग एक टर्म यूज करते हैं which we cannot tell our clients, but we call them लालास. लाला को बस पैसे से मतलब है. लाला की दुकान कैसी दिख रही है, नहीं मतलब. लाला के लोग खुश है, नहीं है, नहीं मतलब. मेरे को पैसा चाहिए, मेरे को पैसा चाहिए.
करेक्ट.
पर लाला को ये समझना पड़ेगा ना कि अगर आपका कस्टमर खुश है, आपका कस्टमर आपका एडवोकेट बन गया, तो पैसा अपने आप आएगा.
जेनजीज में भी लालाज है बहुत सारे.
सब जगह है यार. आई थिंक इट्स द इंडियन माइंडसेट.
हाँ, इंडियन माइंडसेट है.
एंड दैट इज द बिगेस्ट चैलेंज फॉर अ ब्रांड स्ट्रैटेजिस्ट और अ मार्केटर टू कन्विंस दीज लालास कि भाई साहब जरूरी है आपके लिए. समझो, उसको करो, ताकि आपका ब्रांड एक्चुअली वहां पहुंच पाए जहां आप उसको एनविजन कर रहे हैं.
करेक्ट. हमारे स्टार्टअप्स के लिए कोई एक मैसेज यू वांट टू गिव जिनमें उनको ये समझ में आए कि व्हाई, it is okay they are doing marketing, it's a very short term thing. Why branding is important?
पहली चीज तो आई थिंक ब्रीफली मैं ये समझाना चाहूंगा, पीपल हैव दिस मिसकंसेप्शन दैट ब्रांडिंग इज अ पार्ट ऑफ मार्केटिंग.
Okay.
It's the other way around.
Okay.
जब तक it's just like chicken and eggs. What came first?
Right.
Until and unless there is no essence, there is no brand, how are you going to create micro campaigns?
True.
Branding is macro. It will remain for a very long duration until and unless you do not falter in the market. Your brand essence is going to survive.
Right.
If it resonates with the people. And marketing is those micro campaigns for those affinities that I was talking about, these targeted groups.
Right.
So one cannot exist without the other.
True.
But marketing is like 20% of the entire branding.
Right.
So is advertising, so is social media, and so is sales.
Right.
Without brand, none of this exists.
Right.
And what startups need to understand now is they need to create more 360 digital first.
Okay.
Because the culture is that.
Right.
People are spending more time on their phones than they ever did.
Right.
TVs are pretty much obsolete. Everybody have devices. Everybody have OTTs. So mainline ads are just for awards now. It's not really reaching. Even your mainline ads, how are they getting viewership? They're being watched on digital. They're not really being seen on TV anymore.
Right.
Maybe some parts of India still, but they don't have access to that technology. They don't have access to your product, and they are not relevant.
Tier 1
to you.
cities, so they are totally on social media. Abhi
True.
to Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities are also on social media. Majorly working on social media.
And the message that you wanted to give to the startups, develop culture for the right people.
Nice.
Until and unless you do not have a culture, you will not have the right team to empower your vision into reality.
Right.
And without culture, you'll never be able to reach your target audience. Because they'll never relate to you.
Right.
अगर आप एक Gen Z जो कि बहुत momentarily जी रहा है, उसको बोलोगे let's say a fintech comes up के I'll give you insurance for life. उनको पता नहीं है कि 20 साल बाद दुनिया exist करेगी नहीं करेगी, उनके लिए irrelevant है. आप उनसे कैसे connect करोगे? You have to give them offerings you have to give them a culture that talks about the now. This I'm talking only about the Gen Z. It's just a make up example. If you see Nike and Adidas, I know I spoke about Nike a lot. It's because people know it very well. Now I'm taking two brands from the same category. Nike talks about just do it. It's talking to every individual who wants to become better.
Correct.
So it's about self-improvement. And on the other hand, we have Adidas, whose tagline is "Impossible is nothing." It's talking to the athletes. It's talking to the go-getters who wants to hone their skills in that particular sport.
Exactly.
So despite being in the same industry, despite catering to the same target audience, they are still positioned very differently.
Right.
They're still attracting very different people.
Right.
And yeah, some are common because some people don't really care about that. Some people care about एक अच्छा brand होना चाहिए, अच्छा product होना चाहिए. So yeah, culture is the key.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So how to create a good brand personality?
That's a very important and interesting question. I think the very first step is to stop telling people who you are. Listen more because people are telling you who you are.
Exactly.
So
that is very important.
Stop saying, start listening. So stop policing your audience or your internal stakeholders. Let them tell you what they want the brand to be and evolve it to that. Remain flexible, move with the time. मौके की नज़ाकत को समझो, जो हमारे में कहते हैं कि अगर एरा रेवोल्यूशन की तरफ जा रहा है तो आप भी वहीं बढ़िए,
उसी तरफ
stay relevant. Respecting the sacred is really important because what I've seen is brands to get visibility they use sacred a lot. आपको गणपति पे बहुत सारे ब्रांड्स के दिखेंगे, आपको सोशल मीडिया पे टॉपिकल्स विशेस जो होती हैं उसके ऊपर भी ब्रांड्स बेचने में लगे हुए हैं. तो आपने लोगों के लिए तो रखा ही नहीं ना. आप उनको कॉन्स्टेंटली एक ही मैसेज दिए जा रहे हो, खरीदो 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 खरीदो. नहीं
होगा.
आपको सेक्रेट को सेक्रेट रहने दो. आप अराउंड द ब्रांड कंटेंट बनाओ जो कि सोशल मीडिया स्पेस के लिए, जो कि लोगों के लिए है, जो उनकी लाइफ में एक वैल्यू एडिशन दे रहा है. एंड फिर आप अपना 10%, 15%, 20% मैक्सिमम is what you sell because majorly leads are coming from digital space now.
Right.
But उसके अंदर भी you need to refrain from just pushing out that.
Right.
And empower your frontline employees.
It shouldn't be, the customer should feel like you are continuously selling them.
Yeah, because if the customer believes in your brand and the value, they'll buy.
They'll buy, definitely.
They know the brand.
Right.
And if you are a first time mover in the market, create that idea impact, create that wave of something so fresh that it hits your customer and they come to find out कि क्या दे रहा है.
Correct.
Like reverse the process that you are moving towards now.
Right.
पहले एजेंसीज बोल देते थे कि आप जो सोच रहे हो वो नहीं काम करेगा, हम आपका काम ही नहीं करेंगे.
अच्छा.
Since COVID, it has changed a lot because market needs and all that. Another topic for another day. Empower your frontline employees. It's very important. Again, it trickles down to the culture and encourage collaboration.
Again, important thing.
A very good sustained collaboration example is GoPro and Red Bull.
Red Bull, yes.
दोनों स्पोर्ट्स से रिलेटेड कुछ नहीं बना रहे. स्पॉन्सरशिप है, पर उनका जो कंटेंट है जो वो बना रहे हैं, क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, इट्स फॉर द एड्रेनालिन रश दैट पीपल नीड.
Exactly.